So, welcome to our first economical session. I would like to start by presenting Dr. Merav Galili, founding CEO of the Menomadin Foundation, and a board member of the Israel-Africa Institute. Dr. Merav Galili specializes in creating and implementing innovative practices designed to produce sustainable social impact. The Menomadin Foundation she's leading supports dozens of organizations and ventures in Africa, Israel, and Europe by implementing a unique approach which combines social initiatives with for-profit activities. Thus, this blended finance ensures that alongside financial return, the foundation investments are intended to yield long-term social impact and reality change, while using an orderly, measurable, and result-oriented methodology. Previously, Dr. Galili served as a decade-long term at Tel-Aviv University as head of global research development, which she completed as vice president of development. Prior to that, she was the founder and manager of the RD unit of the Department for Immigration and Absorption at the Jewish Embassy. Before joining the Jewish Embassy, she worked as a director for international partnerships and assisted to the Director General of JDC Israel, Ashalim. Dr. Merav Galili has a PhD in educational psychology from the Hebrew University, Jerusalem. She completed her doctoral dissertation on motivation and self-discovery with summa cum laude. Merav, thank you.
That was probably the longest introduction ever. I don't think my husband knows that, so. First, I want to congratulate Chaim Taib, founder and president of both Menomadin Foundation and the Israel-Africa Institute, whom with Dr. Ayman Mansour and Shiri Fine established the Israel-Africa Institute, which plays a pivotal and strategic role for the state of Israel. Today, I'm excited to discuss with you a research that we conducted with Oxford Economics that focuses on the potential benefits of strengthening the economic ties between Israel and Africa. Both regions have unique strengths and opportunities, which when combined, could lead to substantial mutual growth and development. Our focus today is to shed light on some interesting findings that emphasize how deeper economic relations between Israel and Africa can be beneficial. We will examine what these benefits might look like and how they can transform both societies economically and socially. In our comprehensive research, we've looked at the current state of economic relations, including trade, investment, diaspora, and development of aid flows. We've analyzed Israel's core competencies, our entrepreneurial ecosystem, our highly skilled workforce, and our world-class capabilities in sectors like energy, water, agriculture, ICT, healthcare, and education. We then considered how Israel's strength could address critical issues in Africa, conducting country-specific case studies to illustrate these challenges and opportunities. Our analysis also covers the mutual benefits to closer cooperation and the challenges and risks that could impact these partnerships. Interestingly, and not surprisingly, only 1% of Israel's exports are destined for Africa, with South Africa and Egypt being the main trade partners. This data is relevant to before October 7th. Now I would suspect that the numbers might be even lower. In 2020, Israeli ODA to Africa was $5.3 million, representing only 2% of Israel's total ODA. Additionally, in 2019, Israeli investments in Africa, particularly focused on Mauritius, amounted to only $200 million. These amounts are just a drop in the ocean, and unfortunately, they are not significant. You can see here the distribution of countries. So what can be done? Well, quite a lot. Mainly, we should look and learn from case studies of countries or sectors in Africa and understand how Israel's relative advantages can be integrated into Africa's development needs. Let's take Morocco as a case study. Benefiting from its solar energy transformation, the government aims to reduce GHG emission by 42% in 2030 and increase renewable energy share to 80% by 2050. Israel can add significant value here through solar technology deployment, digitalization, electricity aid infrastructure, capital raising, and advisory services to improve the regulatory environment. Another crucial area in Africa is financial inclusion. Despite the global average, only 43% of Africans have bank accounts. The challenges here include low interest penetration and large state participation. However, opportunities abound through increased mobile penetration, innovation, fintech solutions, new payment systems, digital insurance, big data, and AI. In all of them, Israel is a leader. What if Israel strategically decides to tackle the issue of financial inclusion in Africa by offering incentives, credit lines, tax benefits, and establishing agreements between countries? This way, Israel could lead the revolution in this field in Africa. It's so simple. We have seen other countries do it. Let's become leaders where we identify an opportunity on the one hand and internal strength on the other hand. But we also must consider various challenges and risks when investing in Africa or conducting business. Political factors, multilateral changes, financing and bankability issues, regulatory changes, and infrastructure deficiencies. But despite all these risks, the benefits can often outweigh them when it comes to a vast continent that is strategic for the economic and political resilience of the State of Israel. As business leaders, we need to manage the risk and the cooperation with the continent in a calculated manner. In conclusion, there is a potential for synergy between Israel's strength and the opportunity present in Africa. Whether it's energy solutions, advanced agriculture, water management, ICT innovations, or medical and education technologies, Israel has much to offer. The potential benefits for Israel are obvious and include economic growth, market expansion, and overcoming significant challenges and risks through collaborations. The advantages for Africa are also clear: strengthening and developing the countries, empowering communities and individuals, and ensuring quality life and prosperity for 550 million children under the age of 18 living in the continent. I encourage you to read more fascinating findings from this research that will be presented in the Institute's website. Thank you.